Some of you may recognize me from one of the hundreds of announcements I've done throughout the school the past year. And I know what you're all thinking, but no, I'm not here trying to sell more sweaters. And I'm not trying to invite you to our extravagant sports day, which is happening in 5 days. But if I was, I would remind you to bring money, because we're having tons of snacks and refreshments. But no, today I'm here to speak to you on behalf of the class of 2018. I'd like to begin by thanking all of our family members, friends, and educators for joining us today. So, transferring to Blythe in September for my senior year was difficult. I left behind all my friends that I've been going to school with for the past 5 years. I thought there would be no way I'd be able to regain close bonds with new people in such a short amount of time. Well, I was wrong. Considering the fact that most classrooms at Blythe are 4x4 meters, there's not a chance you will not get close. Fact. Personal bubbles do not exist at Blythe. Getting to your next classroom between periods was like trying to get to downtown Toronto during rush hour. Hallways were always packed. It is impossible to get by without seeing or bumping into someone, into every student in school. If you thought about being sneaky and trying to skip class, you're out of luck. The teachers communicate through the walls. There's no secrets. My grade 12 year will definitely be one to remember, and it's all thanks to the wonderful teachers and guidance counselor Alex. And we couldn't have been here without them. They always pushed us to be our best. I'd like to take a second to thank all of my teachers, Miss Joyce, Miss Kahili, Mr. Halim, Mr. Shaltoff, Miss Kaloma, Miss Delange, and Madame Mino. Thank you for all your help and support. So, while some of you may find it hard to believe, my brightest memories at Blythe were my mornings. Now bear with me, because it didn't matter how many people cut me off, or if I just spilled coffee on myself or rushed into first period, I'd forget all about it, because as soon as I entered the door, every morning I was greeted by the biggest smile and hello from Sarah. For those of you who don't know who Sarah is, she's not only our extraordinary secretary, but for many a friend. When it came to taking care of our mascot, Mr. Bruno Blythe, the fierce fish, she took him in with wide arms. But I won't lie, she did almost kill him within the first day, as she fed him 25 times the normal amount. But this fierce fish is very much like the Blythe students, and he was able to pull through this challenge just as we have with all of our challenges throughout high school. Over the course of the year, I got to know some of you better than others. But one thing I know we all have in common is that we have goals for the future, big ones. And today, we completed one of those goals, which has been a mission since day one. As the king of the sick, Drake, once wisely said, we started from the bottom, and now the whole team is here. We fought day and night, finishing those 50-page business ISUs. The numerous, lengthy page math assignments. The infinite number of hours researching for science projects. And don't even get me started on Khan Academy. Nothing could stop us. Not freezing rain, not power outage. Hello? I guess they can't stop us. Sometimes. Not winds up to 120 kilometers per hour, not even snowstorms. The fact that you're all sitting before me today is proof of dedication, hard work, and enormous perseverance. We pulled through and pursued our goals, and I want all of us to continue doing this every day of our lives. Today is not about looking back at our years in high school or our past. Hello? Okay. Today is not about looking back at our years in high school or our past, but is about what lies ahead of us. This is just a small milestone, totaling about 1/5 of our lives. So when I tell you we're not done yet, we're not even close. This is just the beginning. This is now our time to face the world head on, find and pursue our passions. We should never settle but always push harder for what we truly love. An ancient Chinese philosopher named Confucius once said, "If you work doing something you love, you'll never really work a day in your life." It was this year where this quote really came into play for me. With university applications opening up late last November, we all had to decide what we were doing for the next 4 years and the rest of our lives. I don't know about you guys, but I can't even decide which movie to watch on Netflix. So choosing where to go wasn't really a walk in the park. But no matter where everyone ends up, I hope we continue with the same hard work, dedication, and persistence we have up until now. Everyone has been pushing us towards success, to get into a good university, get a well-paying job, and become active contributors to society. But I want to make sure we all have it clear in our minds. Success is not measured by the number or the amount of money in your bank account. It's about the memories made throughout the years and the positive impact you've left on others. Every influential person in history, Martin Luther King, J.K. Rowling, Gandhi, and obviously Drake, they were once just like us, regular teenagers who played sports, studied, had family, and of course had their awkward puberty phase. What made them different than others was a strong desire to give back, to achieve something greater than themselves, and consistent effort despite numerous obstacles. One of the things I'm most proud of for this graduating class is that we have already created change in other people's lives. We've donated hundreds of articles of clothing for our Christmas clothes drive. We've collected over 220 donations of non-perishable food items for Thanksgiving. We've raised $1,000 for November, which is an outstanding number considering our school population. We've given our blood, sweat, and tears to make an impact on the world around us, literally, at our blood drive. Each participating student donated 500 milliliters of blood, which collectively had the potential to save up to 48 lives. If there's one message I hope you keep in your minds after my speech today, it's to always pursue your dreams. I want each of us to fight every obstacle in life that may arise as hard as we fought for the good parking spaces at our campus. Those are truly battles to remember. I've seen kids during class who went to the bathroom just so they could repark their car. Hello? Okay. So just so they could repark their car because they knew one of their friends went out for lunch. One of the worst feelings was pulling up from Subway and seeing that your friend stabbed you in your back and parked in your spot. And then you had to walk the whole extra 20 meters. Not only that, sometimes it would even be Sarah. But really, who can get mad at her? Thank you again to all of our parents. Hello. Thank you again to all our parents, teachers, and friends for your never-ending love and support. It was truly an honor being up here, and a special thanks to Mr. Booth for giving me this opportunity to represent the graduating class and share my final thoughts. There's nothing more to say, except don't forget to bring your money for sports day. But that's the last time, I promise. Congratulations, class of 2018.
I think comedians talk about not wanting to follow someone who's far better than they are. And I think I know what that feels like. Thank you, Steph. I am not going to go into lengthy thanks, but I would like to thank, once again, Sarah Stilley for the wonderful job she's done in everything, but in putting this together as well, which I try and stay as far away from as possible. So thank you so much, Sarah.